Something ancient is returning. Not as a myth, not as nostalgia, but as a lived state of awareness. The Golden Age was never a time period on a calendar. It was a state of consciousness, and that state is rising again. Not through governments, not through technology, not through force, but through a collective remembering of who we actually are. For thousands of years, humanity has carried stories of a golden age, an era of harmony, wisdom, balance with nature, and direct connection to truth. These stories appear across cultures that never met. Satya Yuga, the age of Ma'at, Eden, the first world, the time before the fall. Most people assume these myths describe a lost civilization, but they don't. They describe a lost frequency of perception. And today, that frequency is rising again. Not backward into the past, but forward into a new form. This is not the old world returning. This is the birth of a conscious one. Let's begin. The Golden Age did not exist because society was perfect. It existed because perception was aligned. People experienced themselves as part of life, not separate from it. Nature was not a resource. Others were not competitors. Reality was not hostile. Consciousness was integrated. When awareness is integrated, cooperation feels natural. Truth is intuitive. Power doesn't need domination. And systems self-regulate. The fall from the Golden Age wasn't caused by a single event. It happened when identity collapsed inward, when the human mind began mistaking the self for the body, the role, the tribe, the belief. Separation was born. And with separation came fear. With fear came control. With control came hierarchy. With hierarchy came distortion. The Golden Age didn't disappear. It went dormant inside of us. You are living through the end of a distorted cycle. Economic systems feel hollow. Political narratives feel theatrical. Institutions feel brittle. Social identities feel unstable. This isn't collapse by accident. It's collapse by incompatibility. Old systems were built for a level of consciousness based on fear, scarcity, and external authority. That frequency can no longer sustain itself. Here's the key insight most people miss. Consciousness always outgrows the structures it creates. When awareness expands, control systems feel suffocating. False narratives feel loud. Fragmentation feels exhausting. That's why so many people feel disillusioned, but not hopeless. Awake, but unsettled. Detached from old goals. Sensitive to energy, emotion, and truth. You are not broken. You are outgrowing an old operating system. Ascension has been misunderstood. It's not leaving the body. It's not abandoning Earth. It's not bypassing reality. Ascension means bringing higher awareness into form. The Golden Age returns when presence enters action. Awareness enters systems. Compassion enters power. Intelligence enters emotion. This is why awakening today looks different than in the past. It's not monks in caves. It's not isolated mystics. It's not withdrawal. It's conscious parents, emotionally aware leaders, ethical creators, integrated healers, and grounded visionaries. The new golden age isn't about purity. It's about coherence. Not perfection, but alignment. The shift is not about me awakening before others. That mindset is leftover hierarchy. True ascension is collective resonance. That's why you're seeing mass emotional release, old trauma resurfacing, truths becoming unavoidable, and systems exposed simultaneously. Humanity is synchronizing emotionally and perceptually. Think of it like this. When one instrument tunes itself, nothing changes. When many tune together, music emerges. The golden age doesn't arrive when everyone agrees. It arrives when fear no longer is the organizing principle. People can differ without needing to dominate, without needing to erase, without needing to convert. Unity does not require sameness. It requires safety in difference. The return of the golden age won't look dramatic at first. It will look subtle, quiet, and ordinary. It will look like listening instead of reacting, choosing clarity over identity, designing systems for well-being, not extraction, teaching children presence, not performance, and valuing wisdom as much as productivity. Technology won't disappear. It will humanize. Economies won't vanish. They'll realign around sustainability and meaning. Power won't be eliminated. It will be decentralized. The golden age is not utopia. It's maturity. You are not waiting for the golden age to arrive. You are participating in its emergence. Every time you respond instead of react, every time you choose awareness over fear, every time you hold space instead of judgment, and every time you act from clarity instead of compulsion, you stabilize the new frequency. The golden age does not begin with a global announcement. It begins quietly, in perception, in relationships, in presence. And then, one day, the world feels different. Not because it changed, but because we did. If this journey spoke to you, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone ready to experience life beyond fear. Comment below. What do you feel is being reborn in humanity right now? I read every comment. If you would like to support my work directly, you can do so at buymeacoffee.com/magnumopus333. Or you can explore some original merchandise at my Teespring store online. The link is in the description below. Remember, your consciousness is the key that unlocks reality. Let's keep unlocking it together. Thank you for watching. Until next time.